Question number 3, Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Why did he say that pandas are, quotes, a subject dear to my heart, end quotes, and taxpayer money would be made available to get pandas for Wellington Zoo?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
The proposal to bring pandas to Wellington Zoo is a council-led initiative. What I said yesterday was the government would consider helping with the cost, but it wouldn't be a massive amount. But it's not even known yet whether any pandas could be obtained. As the member is aware, some work was done a few years ago on the potential of bringing pandas to New Zealand because of their ability to draw visitors to the cities they are in. As Minister of Tourism, I think they'd be most welcome to Wellington.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Andrew Little.
How many of the 50,000 extra unemployed people under his watch will be employed at the $10 million panda palace that will be required to house the pandas?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
We now have more people in employment in New Zealand than ever before, so I don't know how many people would be employed, but I do remember the Labor Party scoffing about the cycleways, which was actually another initiative of relatively modest proportions that have done extremely well. And what I can see from yesterday's question time isn't just a panda that got black.
Order now. The Prime Minister is no longer addressing the question. Supplementary question, David Seymour.
Will the pandas...
Order to the Deputy Prime Minister.
Will the pandas have Chinese-sounding names?
In as far as there may be some Prime Ministerial responsibility.
Yes, Mr Speaker, they'll be called Bing Bing and Zing Zing and Jing Jing, and under a Labor government they'll never be allowed to buy a panda enclosure in Auckland.
Order. Supplementary question, Andrew Little. Order to the right-hand side. You've had your fun. We're back to question time. Supplementary question, Andrew Little.
Mr Speaker.
Order. I won't warn the Honourable Simon Bridges again.
When the Prime Minister has finished making fun of Chinese surnames and he's built and he has built his $10 million panda palace, will State House children get free entry so they finally get to see what a warm, safe, dry home looks like?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I don't know what Wellington Zoo will do in terms of charging, but what I do know is I think it would be a great initiative actually for youngsters to be able to come to Wellington, to come to Te Papa, to come to Parliament, to go to the National War Memorial, to go to Peter Jackson and Richard Taylor's design, and actually to go to the zoo and see pandas. They're very popular around the world. As Minister of Tourism, that's the reason they're hard to get, because so many countries want them.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Andrew Little.
Is spending $250,000 a year on bamboo for pandas, while schools dig deep into their operational grants to feed kids, in keeping with his commitment to, quotes, focus on what matters?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, Mr Speaker, from what I can see, spending $250,000 on bamboo is a hell of a lot better value for money from the taxpayer than paying $250,000 for him to be Leader of the Opposition.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Andrew Little.
Don't get too angry.
You're pathetic, John.
Does he know...
Order. Now, on that occasion, it was both front benches interjecting. I don't want to have to warn members again. Andrew Little.
Mr Speaker, does he know that when Adelaide Zoo got pandas, the increase in visitor numbers was temporary and costs were so high the zoo had to be bailed out by the government? You could say that the pandas turned out to be white elephants.
The Right Honourable Prime
Speaker, we
Minister.
want to mix the animals, but Mr Speaker, I'll just go back to the point. It's not our initiative. It's the Wellington Council's initiative. If they want to do it, we talk to them about a range of initiatives, including a whole bunch of things they come to see me about every week. As Prime Minister, I'm not going to not talk to them about the issues they care about.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question. Order. Now, it was the second
your
bench
side,
on that
does it?
occasion. Andrew Little, supplementary question.
Is he as excited about getting pandas now as he was in 2010 when, according to then Wellington Mayor Kerry Prendergast, she met with the Prime Minister and she said, quotes, or he said, How are we going with getting those cute little pandas? And he wiggled his hands in glee.
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I was pretty excited, and if Wellington bring them in, I would be. But, yeah, Mr. Speaker, I enjoy my job. I'm pretty happy about the things I'm doing for New Zealand. People don't call me Angry John, but they certainly call him Angry Andrew.
Order. The Honourable Annette King, last morning. Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Is he aware that pandas often attack their handlers, and is he worried that making a priority of pandas while the economy stalls will come back to bite him?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I make the point that this is a government that's got the books back in order. This is a government that's seen... We'll see who's laughing in a week or so, but anyway, Mr. Speaker, this is a government that's seen leadership. It's seen quarterly growth going for 18 quarters in a row. But, Mr. Speaker, the truth of today's question is Angry Andrew is angry because the Greens have outmanoeuvred him when it comes to Red Peak.
That caused pandemonium.
Order. Question number 4, Nukaraka.
Ai, te mana